Hi there, good morning. This is J. Richard Varvel coming to you live here on Facebook. It is 11 a.m. and I'm here weekdays at 11 a.m. So here we are. It's the final day of the week. This is the JRV morning show. It's so wonderful to have you. Thank you so much for joining me live as well as in the archives. It is much appreciated, and I so enjoy coming in the mornings and doing the show and connecting in this way. I very much enjoy it. So thank you again for tuning in. Good morning, Erin. Hello. We're just getting started. Okay, so to get started, I know, happy Friday, right back at you. This week, it's gone by pretty fast. And it's the Christmas holiday here in the United States on Sunday. And I believe Hanukkah is also there. They're coinciding in some way this year. So I find that fascinating. So lots of holiday activities as well as religious activities going on. So much to get, there's much buzz going on the planet at this time. So one of the things I wanted to talk about, it's funny you say that because I've thought about some kind of dance break and because Aaron just said that it's Friday and I could dance for Friday. And so, yes, I mean, I've totally thought about doing some kind of dance break, and so that is definitely something to come in the future. I have some ideas that will make it fun, and so at least it'll be fun for me. And I'm hoping because it'll be fun for me, it will be fun for all of you. So yes, there will be some dancing to come. But I'm not going to promise when. I want it to be a surprise. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about before we get into the reading of the day for everyone is the whole idea of oneness in the New Age communities. There is this almost, I'm just going to say it, religious type connection to this whole idea of oneness and what it means. I'm not going to get into that. You can do research on the internet and get an idea of the oneness that's out there. But for me, I see oneness as becoming one with all the many aspects of ourselves. So it has nothing to do with anyone but us, and it has everything to do with us and all the aspects of us. So when I say that, I mean we have different aspects of our personality. We have different aspects of our bodies. We have a physical body. We have an energy body. We have an emotional body. And so we also have how our mind sees things, and we also have how our heart sees things. And there's all these different ways that we can have these many different perspectives and polarities within us, even though we're one individual human being or one individual spiritual being having a human experience. So for me, when I think of oneness and when I talk about oneness, I'm talking about the oneness that one can attain by collapsing all the compartments, collapsing all the separation barriers, collapsing all the parts of us that make us feel like we're at odds with one another, and really merging all these aspects together and being one whole person. That's what I see as oneness, not me being like you. I mean, yeah. So let me clarify some things. So there is this whole idea that if I'm being all me and I'm fully combined and integrated, that I wouldn't naturally want to hurt another human being because I value life and I value myself, and so I would never want to then do that to another. So there is that whole aspect of oneness that I see you and me, and you can see you and I see you and me, and you can see me and you, in that whole exchange. But again, that has nothing to do with me becoming you and you becoming me. It has nothing to do with us being the same. I feel like we are each individualized expressions of the divine, and that's on purpose. We came here to be unique, individualized expressions of the divine. We didn't come here to be like one another. We came here to have our own perspectives, our own personalities, our own way of seeing things. We came here to have that. We didn't come here to merge and become like everybody else. And so, again, let me just back up. Oneness, I say, is a oneness within. It's being a whole person within, not needing to go outside and fulfill ourselves with another human being in a partnership or in a friendship. It's literally being able to come in within and be able to merge all that within, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. So it's not about some kumbaya moment where we're all going to just literally be in this spiritual bliss because we've all merged and we all think the same. I mean, no, I just don't see that happening. That's not for me. I don't buy it, and it doesn't make sense. So again, that's just my perspective. If you have any questions, and if you feel like I didn't cover an aspect of oneness, and you have some questions, when we get to the call-in part of the show, it's a great time to ask, as well as you can also shoot through a comment. So yeah, so Aaron, if you have any comments on that, I would love to hear what you think. Because yeah, I feel like that's part of the learning process here on the planet, is we each have a unique view for a reason. Because that unique view is what makes us special. That's what makes us us. We didn't come here to be like everybody else. Okay, so card of the day. Let's see what wants to come through for this beautiful Friday. Oh, I shot out a card. It's like the cards like to shoot out when I'm doing them on the live show. So this is Fairies. So the Fairies card is all about how we're talking to ourselves, and the fact of, are we being nice, supportive? Are we being our best friend? Or are we our worst critic? Are we constantly tearing ourselves down? Are we always being negative and looking at the worst case scenarios? The Fairies card is coming up today. I feel like for us to do a check-in on ourselves, to check in on our mental state, to see, are we our own best friend? Are we being a cheerleader for ourselves? Are we pumping ourselves up? Are we telling ourselves, patting ourselves on the back and saying, hey, you're doing a great job. That was awesome what you just did over there. I mean, is that something you ever do for yourself? Because if it isn't, then there's more you can do to support yourself. Even to the fact, like, I give myself hugs, and so that might seem kind of crazy to some of you. I spend time in the mirror appreciating myself. So those are just some of the things I do, and I feel like this card is coming up because it's again a time to check in. It's a time to say, okay, if I am being my worst critic, if I'm always tearing myself down, it's an opportunity to say, you know what, I'm going to try to do this differently. What do I got to lose by being nice to myself? Because at the same time, take inventory. How is being hard on yourself, how is that working for you? Is it getting you to where you want to go in life? Is it helping you to attain your goals and your dreams? Or do you feel like your goals and dreams are kind of like just beyond reach, and just quite out of attainment, and then you're beating yourself up because it's not quite happening yet. So it's this is the time to really evaluate. And the fairies, I see them as like earth fairies. I see them as from the earth. It's like an earth energy, a nurturing energy, a loving energy. Again, there's all kinds of different fairies. I'm tuning into the ones that are really here to assist us here in humanity, that are here to support us in coming into our oneness, our fullness, our wholeness. And so, again, this is the time just to check in. How are you treating yourself from the inside out? And are you your own best friend, or are you your worst enemy? Those are things to ask yourself. And the thing to realize also is that you can change it at any time. And this is something that is also a moment-to-moment job. So there might be some aspects of yourself that you're totally supportive of yourself, and there might be other things that you're up to that you're not. And that is where there could be more work, some fine-tuning, some adjusting. So, yes, and it's so true, Aaron. Aaron's comment is it's a very important thing to learn, and it will change life for the better, and I feel like that's absolutely true. One of the things that one of my metaphysical teachers told me a long time ago is any situation that you find yourself in, you can on one end of the spectrum is a flower garden, and on one end of the spectrum in front of you is the garbage heap, and it's up to us what we choose to see in any moment. So they're both there, they're both coexisting, but what's our perspective? What story are we telling ourselves? And so yes, exactly, self-ownership and taking responsibility for what's in front of us, as well as not losing our shit over every little thing that freaking happens. Because sometimes our temper tantrum, our out of control anger with ourselves, that is draining more of our energy than if we just faced it and just owned it and just moved the freak on, So options, ideas, things to consider. So that's what's coming through for fairies. It's now time for the 11:11 meditation, so yay. We're going to go ahead and get right into the meditation. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes and become aware of roots growing from the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet down into the center of Mother Earth, connecting with the earth. I know this is something that we do every day, and we start off in this way, but it's very important to have consistency. And in the consistency, we're able to build in more and more experiences in our energetic state. So that's why one of the reasons why we do it every time, as well as the whole idea that we are from the earth, from dust to dust. That whole idea that we literally are made from the material of the earth, and the earth is made of the material of the cosmos, and so we're literally created from the universe. From the matter as well as the spiritual matter of the universe combining. So it's important for us to connect with that consciousness, that awareness, that opens something up for us. So those are some of the reasons why we start off with growing roots from the base of our spine and the bottoms of our feet to ground and connect to Mother Earth. This is also an opportunity to say hello and to say hi, and extend your love and gratitude. And you also can wait for a response back and see what Mother Earth has to say to you right now. She loves to connect with us in this way. All right. I would like you to become aware of a gold and silver ball of light from the center of your heart space. It is representative of your divine spark within, and I would like you to grow that sphere out, past your physical body. We're growing it out to about 30 feet, wherever it feels comfortable for you. We've expanded our sphere. It's a perfect sphere all the way around us, and we are emanating our light like a star from the center of our heart space out in every single direction. All right, in this meditation, we're going to do some work on our chakras. We're going to go ahead and clear them out and adjust them so they are working at their optimal potential here in this now moment. So we're going to start by focusing on our base chakra, or our root chakra. That is at the literal base of our spine. And it has a red color. It is perceived differently for everybody. It's very much like a torsion field, or I see it as a funnel. Like any direction that you're looking at it, you see like an upside down funnel, where the funnel starts at the chakra and then projects itself outward into the world. And it's at any point that you're seeing it, there's the ability to see this toroidal field, this funnel-looking energy. Each one is a main energy center in our body. And so right now, just command that chakra to open up fully. And I want you to now imagine a violet light, a violet color, a violet flame, blazing or shining through, in and throughout your entire base chakra, your root chakra at the bottom of your spine. Again, it's a red color, but we're blasting through a violet color, cleansing and clearing it out. We're purifying it as well as alchemizing any lower energies and raising them up into their fullness, into their wholeness, allowing that chakra to move and breathe, and allowing the energy to flow in a natural, uninhibited way. All right, you may feel some sensations in your genitals area, in your legs, also in your lower back, as this energy clearing is happening. All right, and now I would like you to imagine a diamond white light with all the colors, all the divine colors that make up creation within it. I just want you to visualize that white light emanating and blazing through in and throughout your entire base chakra, filling up your chakra with the love and the light of the universe, with the love and the light of the Most High, the love and the light of Source Creator. There's so many different words. Let go of the words. Just know that you are connected to the universal life force energies of love. All right, now I'd like you to tell that chakra to adjust itself to be at an opening, to be open at its optimal potential. And opening, hold on, let me tune in for some better words here. All right, so we're going to command that root chakra to be open for its highest potential for us in this now moment. So that's an automatic thing. We're just commanding the chakra to naturally be open to the flow that is working for our highest and best good. And if you have any questions about that, we can get into that after the meditation's over. Now we're going to move up, one chakra up. It is the sacral chakra. It is just below your belly button, and it is an orange color. Again, I would like you to command that chakra to open up fully. And I would like you to imagine a violet flame, a violet light blazing through in and throughout that chakra, literally clearing and cleansing out any lower vibrational energies, any fragmented energies, any energy that does not belong to you, anything that you're ready to let go of in this now moment. We're just clearing it and transmuting it and raising it into its fullness, into its wholeness. And now I'd like you to also imagine that diamond white light with all the many colors of the universe that make up creation in that light inside your sacral chakra, just below your belly button, filling that chakra up with love and light of the Most High, with love and light of the universal life force energies. And now I would like you to command that chakra again to be open at a natural, in a natural way that is optimal for you in this now moment. The reason why it's coming through this way is because that adjustment is different for everybody. Where the chakra and how that flows is unique to everyone. And it's unique to your individual makeup and where you're at in your journey currently. So again, that's why we're using that more generalized, open kind of language, because it is a way for us to adjust it to our highest and best good. And again, that's different for everyone. Not better or worse, just different. All right, now we're going to go up to the chakra that is in our stomach area. It's our solar plexus. It's just above our belly button. It's a power center. It's yellow. It is literally our fire. It's a fiery energy, our power energy. So again, I would like you to open that chakra up, command it open, and I would like you to imagine that violet light, violet color blazing through in and throughout that chakra, cleansing and clearing it out. Yes. Again, you may feel some sensations in your stomach area, all is well. Now I would like you to imagine that diamond white light blasting through and emanating in your solar plexus chakra, filling you up with the love and the light of the universal life force energies. Yes, it feels so good. We're filling up our batteries. And I would like you now to command that chakra to be open at its highest and best good for you in this now moment. Now we're going to move up to our heart space, our heart chakra. This chakra is green. And I would like you to open up your heart chakra fully and imagining that violet color inside your chakra, your heart chakra, cleansing and clearing it out. We're cleansing and clearing away any heartbreak, any pain, any suffering, allowing us to see a new and unique, different perspective from this place, from this understanding, lifting all those energies up into their fullness, into their wholeness. And we're now imagining that diamond white light inside our heart space, charging up our batteries, filling up our heart chakra. Yes, 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 let it happen. This is something we're just allowing. We're allowing this energy to move through us, filling us up with the beautiful life force energies of the universe. And now I'd like you to command your heart chakra to be open at its natural state for you in this now moment, for your highest and best good. Again, it's just as simple as saying it, commanding it in your inner mind, and your body and your energy body adjust accordingly. We're now moving up to our throat chakra. This is in our neck area. And this chakra is like a icy light blue color. And also can take on an aqua quality. We're opening up our throat chakra fully. And we are blazing through and throughout the violet flame, the violet color, the violet light, also known as God's grace. It's an alchemizing light that literally transmutes any lower energies into higher vibrational energies that are really holding the energy, bringing it back into its fullness, allowing it to vibrate at its highest. At its highest, its highest. We're talking about powerful energies here, people. All right, so now I'd like you to imagine the diamond white light in your throat area, in your throat chakra, filling your throat up. This is healing. This is allowing, really clearing out our vocabulary, clearing out our words, clearing out thought patterns, and assisting us in the letting go of any words or patterns that no longer serve our highest and best good, that no longer are lifting us up, that are, or just letting go of that critique, that voice, that bully inside, just allowing that to be blasted away in the light of the diamond light of the universal life force energies of love. Yes. All right, we're going to command our throat chakra to close or be open at its normal operating capacity for you in this now moment, for your highest and best good. All right, now we're going to our third eye, which is just above our eyes, in our forehead area, in between our eyes. And this is a violet color. Actually, excuse me. This is a midnight blue color. Our third eye is a blue, like a deep blue, as if the sun has just gone down, and it's that midnight deep color blue color. And again, we're going to open up our third eye. You may see an eye blinking back at you in your mind's eye. It all depends on how you perceive your third eye. And we're going to just fill up that space with the violet color, violet light, violet flame, cleansing and clearing out that chakra completely and fully, cleansing out the cobwebs, cleansing out any programs or belief systems that are not allowing us to see with our divine inner sight. We're allowing that to be cleared and transmuted so we can see fully and clearly. And now I'd like you to imagine that diamond white light filling up that space, blasting through your third eye, charging up your third eye batteries, so to speak. Also healing any aspects that require any special attention on an energetic basis. It's all doing the work for you. And now I'd like you to command your third eye to be open at its normal operating capacity for you in this now moment, for your highest and best good. And we're going to go lastly to our crown chakra, which is at the top of our head. And this is a violet color. Opening our crown chakra fully, allowing that violet ray, violet color, violet light to blaze through and throughout our crown. Cleansing and clearing any mental programs that are no longer serving our highest and best good. Any belief systems that are clouding our judgment, keeping us from seeing the truth. All that's being cleansed and cleared and brought up to its wholeness, its fullness. Bringing everything into the light of truth and the light of day in this now moment. Now we're imagining that diamond white light of the universal life force energies, all the colors of the universe, emanating from your crown, completely cleansing and clearing and filling up and charging up your crown area, your whole brain, your mind. This is powerful. You might feel some warmth in your head, as well as seeing light from the inside out. And we're going to command our crown chakra now to be open at its normal operating capacity for us in this now moment, for our highest and best good. All right. It's time now to just take a moment and thank yourself for this time. Spending time with your body, with your chakras, getting to know yourself if this isn't something you do on a regular basis. Getting to know yourself in a new way. Getting to know a new way to interact and communicate with your physical body and your energy body. And how all these different aspects come together and can all be operated under the whole idea of the oneness of all that we are. And it is definitely a process. It's an ongoing process. And the more we get to know ourselves, the more we can make fine-tune and make adjustments. And we continue on our journey. All right. Again, check in with your grounding, thanking the earth for this time. Again, thank yourself. And we're going to go ahead and begin to wiggle our fingers and toes and become aware of our physical body, as well as open our eyes whenever you are ready. So, that was very powerful. It's interesting. I've been thinking about doing, or it's been coming through that it was time to work on our chakras, and so I'm glad that came through today. That feels good. And again, if anyone has any questions about the chakras, the chakra system, I'm happy to answer to the best of my knowledge and how I see it. And this is now a time for you to call in for readings, as well as to ask any questions about anything we've covered so far in the show, whether it's today or any day. And the call-in number is 661-800-5875. And it's also, you can also comment in if you'd like a reading, or if you have a question, you can send it through that way, and I will do my best to answer. But again, the chakras, for me, I don't necessarily work on my chakras individually like that all the time. But I do find that at different times it is good to engage ourselves in that way. Each chakra has different aspects of us that it is in charge of, so to speak. And so I'll post, there's a picture I found that talks about the chakras, talks about the colors, and briefly talks about the themes of each one, and I'll post that, and that hopefully will give some greater clarity. And of course, if you have any, if you feel like you would like to learn more, it's an opportunity for you to do some research and jump on the internet and use your discernment. It's not about believing everything that you see out there, but it's also not about discounting things even if it doesn't make sense, or doesn't match up to what you thought it was. It's really giving everything a chance, running it through our internal guidance system, running it through our heart space, and then discerning, okay, what's true for me and what's not. That is part of being a fully responsible human. Being responsible for our energy, being responsible for our thoughts, being responsible for what we're putting out in the world and how we're interacting with the world. Those are our responsibility. Okay. So, does anybody have a request for a reading or for any questions? I know I did not sign on my computer today. I didn't share on my Varvel page, so don't have to worry about checking that out today. So yeah, let me see if there's anything else I would like to cover here. Okay, so one of the things, let me sign on here just to see what time it is, because I don't even know that. Oh, come on, little computer. Oh. I was like, I know my password, I swear. Ta-da! Okay, there we go. All right, well, it's 11:30, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap the show up for now. I'm grateful to be here weekdays at 11. I enjoy connecting with all of you in this way, both live and in the archives. So again, thank you so much for joining me. We have another week done in the books, and I will be back on Monday for another show. So again, thank you so much for joining me. It's been wonderful. I surround everyone with a big giant hug of love, and right back at you, Aaron. Until Monday at 11. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.